Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to walk you through a super useful Power by technique, filtering a measure by selected dates using a slicer. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to let your viewers or yourself focus in on just the months you want to see in your reports. It's a really simple trick, but it makes your dashboard so much more interactive and insightful. So let's dive straight in. To start, make sure you've got Power BI open on your computer. If you're new to Power BI, don't worry, this process is totally beginner-friendly and I'll guide you every step of the way. Here I've got a sample file open with a clustered column chart on the canvas. This is a pretty common way to display your data over time. In this case, we're just looking at 3 months worth of data, but you can use this method for any time range you've got. Right now, the chart is showing us all the data at once, which is okay, but what if you want to be a little more flexible and let the user pick and choose which months or periods to look at? This is where the slicer comes in. So first up, you want to make sure you've got your date field. In this example, it's called date month. Just find it in your data pane on the right side of the screen. Click on date month to select it. This field typically breaks your data up into months, which makes it perfect for filtering by specific periods or months. Now, instead of dragging this directly into your chart, we're actually going to insert a slicer. Simply click on the slicer icon in the visualizations pane. It looks a bit like a filter funnel. Once you add it to your report page, drag the date month field right onto the slicer. Immediately, you'll see a list of months appear in your new slicer box. We only have data for January, February, and March in this particular example, so just those months show up. If your data file has more months, you'd see them all here, and you can use this same method for any time period you need. The beauty of the slicer is that it gives users a very visual, quick, and intuitive way to control what data they're looking at on the chart. Let's play with this a bit to really get a feel for it. Click on any month in the slicer, maybe start with January. Watch as the clustered column chart instantly updates to just show the data for the month you picked. Try selecting February, then March, or even hold down Control on your keyboard to pick 2 or all 3 months at once. This interactive filtering is so helpful, especially when you want to compare performance month by month, or focus on a specific period without getting distracted by the rest of the data. If you look over in the Filter tab, you'll see even more ways to refine things, but for this demo, all you need to do is make your selections right in the slicer. Don't worry if your chart takes a second to refresh. Sometimes with bigger data sets, it just needs a moment. And that's it, you've successfully added a slicer to control your Power BI measure by selected dates. It's straightforward, but honestly, it's these little touches that make your dashboard so much more dynamic and user-friendly. If you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave a comment below if you have any questions or want to see more Power BI tips and tricks. Subscribe to stay up to date with all my latest tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.